Your capacity to feel empowered is not conditional. Your capacity to access your power is not conditional. Society is caught in an illusory trap that power is conditional and it's determined by certain external qualities or measures like the amount of wealth or success, the amount of status or the position you hold. None of these are true determiners of divine power. These are egoic projections of what power is. The source of your power lies in your capacity to choose empowerment beyond your conditional reality, beyond what your circumstances are presenting you with. When you start choosing to approach your life from a vantage point of empowerment, irrespective of your conditional reality, you will start to create an experience that reflects that level of conviction and gnosis of your power. Your capacity to feel empowered may be being tested at this time because we're going through quite a significant soul retrieval and power reclamation process. Many timelines, parallel lives, experiences we've had in other dimensions, realms, on other timelines. They're merging, they're collapsing. We're coming into greater coherence with the singularity of the eternal now. And as we move through that karmic rectification process, there may be fragments or fractals of your soul expression that have not yet felt empowered and are now asking you to bring empowerment to those energetic experiences or timelines through your now moment experience, through whatever your current reality is presenting you with. Your capacity to reclaim and reintegrate those aspects is choosing, and it's a choice, it's a decision, choosing to face whatever circumstances you're presented with the presence, power, and conviction of the I am, which is not a wavering, conditional presence or power. It is not determined by the material world. It is not governed by what happens at a level of conditional reality. It never dies, it's never born. Your power lies in your connection to your eternal, infinite, unwavering presence. If you are trying to seek power in something at a material conditional reality, you will move through ebbs and flows, cycles where you feel empowered and then disempowered. To be connected to the true source of your power, you must move beyond that egoic notion of what power is. At a superficial level, having lots of money, having a big car, having a big house, having lots of influence, fame, that might bolster the ego's sense of power. But the power your soul is seeking resides beyond whatever material reality can give you. Your soul is seeking to reclaim your eternal power, the power of the I am, the power that never dies and is never born, the power that can never be lost. This power is a power that does not get lost or diminished by whatever life is presenting you with. We live in a reality where change happens, transformation happens. At a material level, death happens, birth happens, life ebbs and flows. The true source of your power, the eternal presence of your I am, is not touched by those ebbs and flows. The source of your power lies when you rest as the presence and the power that is unaffected by the ebbs and flows of material reality. When you approach every single opportunity in your life as an opportunity to grow and expand more into your I am presence, you will feel your power, and it will not be something that wavers. It is not something that is lost and gained. It just is. It will emanate from you because it is not bound by conditions. It is not subject to certain conditions. It is beyond the conditional. So my invitation for you today, and I believe the sole invitation at this time, as we clear and unify, rectify many timelines where we have experienced disempowerment, where the soul has potentially been disembodied through experiences of a profound sense of that we're losing power or that we've lost power. We're breathing deep into this body. We're choosing to remain present, and we're choosing to remember the truth that our true power is never lost, never gained. It just is. It's not determined by anything in the material world. Can't be usurped by anything in the material world. It's not even usurped by death. Death holds no power over the I am presence. Death holds no power over who you truly are. Death is another ebb and flow in the eternal ocean that you are, that we all are, that the one is. So, I feel the soul invitation at this time is for us to scan our experiential reality and to sense and feel with honesty, where do I not yet feel empowered? Which areas of my life do I still shy away from? Do I deny? Do I avoid? Do I masquerade over or around? Do I claim I'm not interested in that? When really we're dipping into the shadow of denial and avoidance because it feels scary, it feels intimidating. We don't feel powerful in that area or that place. Your soul wants you to move towards the experiences that at a superficial egoic level, you do not feel empowered in. Because you want to expand your capacity to be embodied in your allness. And you do that by remembering that your reality is giving you a direct reflection of where you are not yet embodied and empowered in your allness. Perhaps it's with money. You deny, you avoid, you dance around. I don't care about money. Money is evil, all shadow, all ego. Your soul wants you to turn towards the experiences of your reality, whether it's money, whether it's health, whether it's relationship, whether it's home and living situations, whether it's community, whether it's politics. I don't care what the externalization is. Your soul is asking you to turn to face the very places that you have shied away from, that you have shrunken away from, and to face those aspects of your experiential reality with the I am presence, to rise above the noise of the mind, the well-habituated fear-based stories and conditioning, to bring your unwavering presence, which is your power, to those places, and to say no more of this childish nonsense. Remember who you are. Remember the I am. This, for me, is showing up with money. It may be showing up in multiple areas of your life. There is so much reconfiguration happening within collective consciousness right now that it can feel difficult to know, where do I anchor? Where do I rest? Right? I don't feel like I'm standing on steady ground right now. So much is changing. The steadiness that you're seeking, that robust ground that you're seeking, is not to be found externally. It is to be found in the presence of the I am, in your presence. That is your stability. your capacity to rest in and as your spacious presence, your awareness, to rise above the ebbs and flows and chaos and cyclonic nature of the mind that can just get caught in a whirl. And also the wave-like motions of emotions and feelings that rise and fall through the emotional body. To meet all of this with an unwavering presence and to not be determined by it, to recognize that the truth of who you are is not determined by the mind-body ecosystem. Have compassion for the aspects that are still fragmented, that still feel as though they are outside of the embrace of love, and give your awareness and your presence and your love to those parts. That is how you reintegrate them. And I invite you during this profound and pivotal moment in our collective evolutionary process to choose your power and to choose empowerment by choosing an orientation that sees all of creation as an opportunity to self-actualize, to come into awareness, to let go of the stories. I kept hearing today's the 4-4 portal, then I was tuning in, and really what I'm hearing is just put it down. Put the mental neuroses down, put the fears down, put the cyclonic nature of the mind down, put the anxieties down, put these thought forms and these cycles that you keep, putting yourself through, that you keep engaging with, put them down. Come to rest in presence. Put it all down. Take a nice deep inhale with me. Audible exhale. And put that shit down. Put it down. Rest as the I am. Remember the true source of your power, which is right here, right now. And bring this level of presence and this power to every area of your life. Let every area that your ego registers as an obstacle become a doorway to your empowerment. I don't know how to handle money. I don't know how to handle conflict. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle that. I see. Thank you. This is an area I'm not yet empowered in. Thank you for the reflection. I now choose to meet this area of my life with empowerment. I don't need to know how or when or where or what, blah, blah, blah yet. I don't need to know the logistics, but I make the choice to bring my power and presence to this area of my life, to not cycle in the stories anymore. My next video is going to be a deeper dive into the persecution wound and witch wound that I feel is really being addressed within the collective tapestry, within the collective fabric and field at a really deep level now, very, very significant. So I look forward to sharing that transmission with you soon. In the meantime, breathe deep, put down the shit, come back to presence, remember the power that you are, and I'll see you again in the next transmission.